Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro operates 9 hydroelectric generating plants on the island of Newfoundland. Hydroelectricity is a way of producing power by diverting flowing water to a power plant. Using clean, renewable water, these plants are able to produce over 85% of the province's total electricity generation. Before water is used in a hydroelectric plant, it's stored in a reservoir. Some reservoirs are natural lakes with structures in place to control the flow of water, and others are built to store water. Dams and dikes hold water that flows naturally in streams and rivers and allow the water to be released when needed for electricity generation. Hydroelectric plants use water as it travels downstream from a reservoir. The Bay d'Espoir plant, located on the south coast of Newfoundland, is the largest hydroelectric plant on the island of Newfoundland. It uses water that flows through the Bay d'Espoir reservoir system, which starts at Victoria Lake on the west coast of Newfoundland. It takes 17 days for water to flow over 150 kilometers from Victoria Lake through a series of man-made dam and dike structures to Long Pond, where water is stored before being used at the Bay d'Espoir plant. The amount of water that can flow into the Bay d'Espoir plant is controlled by opening and closing intake gates. The water will then flow through a large pipe called a penstock. Once inside a hydroelectric plant, mechanical energy from the flowing water can be converted into electrical energy. As water flows through the penstock, the pressure from the water spins large turbines. The turbine is connected to the rotating part of the electric generator called a rotor. The rotor acts as a large magnet. When the turbine spins, the rotor spins. As the magnetics spin, they pass over copper wires called the stator. The movement of the magnetic field across the stator causes electrons in the copper wire to move. This movement of electrons is electricity. Once water is used to generate electricity, it exits the plant at a location called the tail race and returns to the river. Electricity that is generated inside the plant is transmitted to large transformers, where the voltage is stepped up and sent through transmission lines to power the province. This series of events produces electrical energy that can be transmitted to your home. The Bay d'Espoir plant has the ability to provide enough electricity to heat approximately 144,000 homes every year.